Don't skip around yet. Today, I'm going to be showing you multiple different variations of what you could make to beat Kobe on 2K25. Now, the first one I'm going to show you is the build that I'm making plus an explanation. Then I'm going to show you the other variations pretty quickly, okay? So drop a like for me, guys. What I went for is just what I did in 2K24 with the 60 to 99 no money spent video, where I went like half old Kobe and half young Kobe. Because of course, if we were going like Froby, we would want to go like 99 driving dunk or pretty close to that. But today I went 89 driving dunk on this build, which will get silver posterizer and 2 different contact dunk packages as well once we get the vertical on. Now, driving layup is at a 69 already, so there is no reason to not go up 1 more point, which when we add strength will give us bronze physical finisher. Now, of course, this is Kobe, so we are going up to 45 standing dunk, by the way, to get 2 standing dunk packages, but we gotta have post control, okay? You got it. We're going to be in that post probably more than half the time. If we're not in the post, we're running and fading. And you guys are going to see exactly why I made this build for Kobe, because, I mean, it's perfect in my opinion. Okay, so we went up to a 90 post control, which when we get this mid-range on will give us legend post fade phenom, guys. Legend, okay? Now, I went up to a 94 mid-range. You can make this exact build if you want to. You can use it as a template. You can look at the other variations. But if you're not going to make this build around cap breakers, do not give it a 6'6" wingspan. The reason I say that is because this is the only wingspan that gets you a 99 mid-range on a 6'6". I'm going to use all 5 of my cap breakers to get up to a 99 mid-range. Now, you can go up and still make this exact build, just get a 94 with longer arms is what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to have legend set shot specialist, legend post fade phenom, legend deadeye, all of that without having to use any max plus ones. Now, you guys might think I'm kidding here, but with these legend badges, especially set shot specialist, I'm not moving my 3-pointer. I'm not going to be taking a lot of threes. First of all, Kobe was like a 31 or 32% 3-point shooter throughout his whole entire career, so he doesn't need to have a high 3-point if we're making a Kobe build. But I'm fairly confident with legend set shot specialist and the lethal zones, especially jump shot boost and all that, I'm going to be able to hit the threes when I take them, but also I'm not taking a lot of threes on a Kobe build. I'm going to be running and fading with my shifty shooter, which I'm going to show you guys right now. We're going to have it on 82 agility. Now, you might be like, why 82 agility? Right there, you don't need it. You already have it. You can go down to 76 agility. No, if you hit Y or triangle, you can go look at the requirements for your badges, guys, and you need an 82 to get legend. So once we have once we have 99 mid-range, we will have legend shifty shooter, which is your fadeaway badge. Improves the player's ability to successfully make high difficulty jump shots, okay? Also, it helps you with jump shots that you're not fully stopped yet. Like sometimes it'll pop up in set shot specialist. You think it was going to pop up, but it's actually shifty shooter. So yeah, there you go. I'm not going up on my 3-pointer. I'm telling you guys, I'm really not. Anyway, free throw. Kobe was at 83% free throw shooter throughout his whole career. I went 84, okay? I went 84. Now, pass accuracy, to make it fair to Big Kobe, okay? Despite the people, the jokes that he never passed, he did average like 4 or 5 assists per game throughout his whole entire career. I gave him a little bit, okay? I went to 71. Now, this is something that in our variations I will be changing, okay? So if this upsets you, just wait a second. I went to 81 ball handle. Now, by the way, I went up to 71 just for the silver dimer, but 81 ball handle, the reason I'm not moving this much is because we're going to be in the post a lot. We are going to be running and fading a lot. We are not here to dribble and dribble. That's not what Kobe did. He went and got buckets. That's exactly what I want to do on this build. So speed with ball is going to go up to a 75. Now, interior defense is pretty important this year. However, we are 6'6". We are going to have decently high strength. So I went up to a 61, which is decent. It's not terrible. It's not great either. Kobe was not like Mike. He was not someone who was just ripping the ball and averaging 3 steals a game, 4 steals a game. But he did get a decent amount of steals. So I wanted to be nice here. And I wanted to stop right here at silver interceptor, 73 steal. But I actually went up to 79 after I played with my boy Six God the other day in the stage. And that video is coming soon, where he was getting a lot of steals with silver glove. So I don't know. Maybe he's just really good at stealing the ball. But silver glove was impressive to me with what he was doing. Now, Kobe was, however, a clamp God. That was his thing on defense. He clamped people up. So I went up to a 91 perimeter defense, which gives us on-ball menace on silver. We get our off-ball pest, and you could go up to 92 to get gold challenger, by the way. That's up to you. You can change things around. However, I'm not doing that. Now for block, I went up to a 68 to get bronze high flying denier. Now the reason, by the way, I didn't go up to challenger gold is because 91 to 92 is decently expensive. Defense just isn't really, like, if you're there, you're there in this game. You know what I'm saying? So like having high perimeter defense does matter, but you need to be there in the first place. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference between silver and gold challenger. You need to get there and contest your guy, right? So offensive rebound, I actually moved up to a 60 so we can get bronze rebound chaser, which is cheaper than defensive rebound, by the way, guys. Much cheaper. So that's why I did offense, but you're only really wanting to get that badge so you can get the animations, okay? Now, I went up to a 66 though because it was just extra points at the end of the build, and you guys will see if you're filling it out how I was. You know, there's no reason to go up any higher. So here's another different kind of variation you can do with the build. You seen we were, you know, pretty low on our speed. I went all the way up to 84. I like having defense, guys. A lot of my builds have pretty decently high speed and agility. I could have went down further, but that's up to you if you want to. Now, we already talked about the agility. Strength is going to go up to an 86. 86 is going to give us post powerhouse on gold. Strengthens the player's ability at backing down defenders and moving them with drop steps. Now, my plan at the moment, guys, is to, right here, you see in tier 2, you can use either post up poet or post powerhouse to use your max +1 on, okay? Then in tier 1, you can do anything. You have a whole bunch of different options. Of course, I'm going to have legend shifty shooter and legend set shot. But if you don't want to make your build around cat breakers, or you know, you don't want, you know, you're not going to put those cat breakers in that area, you could use it on one of these. You know, you could use it on set shot and make it legend with just 94 mid range. You can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But at the moment, I'm thinking probably unpluckable just to not get ripped a little bit more. Maybe physical finisher, posterizer. There's a lot of different options you can go with. Now for vertical, I went up to a 78, and that is going to get us 2 different contact dunk packages, guys. So as you see, we're not unlocking anything right here except for silver posterizer, but 3 more vertical gives you another contact dunk package. So I'm pretty sure this one gets 2, or it might even get 3. But I know for sure at 78 and 89 is another requirement. Now check this out. Let's go into the build. Shades of Kobe Bryant. Kobe and it's on there as well. I like that. Now you see the build is called a two-way inside the arc menace. A menace. And it's the first shade, bro. Come on. It's the first shade. I mean, I'm telling you, bro. If there's any builds I know how to make, it's a Kobe build. But let's get into version number 2. Okay, guys, version number 2 is going to be more of an older Kobe, because the older Kobe, he didn't dunk a lot. Like his last season, he dunked like 4 or 5 times. Of course, 70 driving dunk is a little bit more than dunking 4 or 5 times. I'm telling you guys, the city dunks off 1 is the only thing you need with a 70 driving dunk, and it works really good. So this is going to be a little bit older Kobe, right? We're not going into the younger one like we were just doing a mix of. But I went 46 standing dunk because it's just extra points, by the way, right here. 69 free throw. Of course, this is something you can change. And then the reason why I didn't go with this is because I went up to a 84 pass act, but we're going to change that as well, where I go down to a 73 steal. Then we're going to go up and up and up. And then also at the same time, we are going to lower our vertical because now we don't have contact dunks. You see what I'm saying? There's no reason to really have that anymore. So we are going to get a 92 pass accuracy, which does move your ball handle up 1. And it's a tier 2 badge. So you can get legend dimer. All right, so check this out. So you're going to have your city dunks. You're going to have legend post fade phenom. You're still going to have bronze physical finisher, which is a really good badge. I like this badge a lot, guys, by the way, if you haven't noticed. I really like that badge on a lot of my builds. But I'm not moving the mid-range or 3-point. We're going to have legend set shot specialist if you're going to do the cat breakers, or you can max +1 it. Then you're going to have the legend dimer. You're still going to have the same dribbling, strong handle on Hall of Fame, by the way, with the strength. And then what I did is I just went up to 85 speed, 82 agility. So Basically, all we did was we dropped a vertical and dunk, and now we have a 92 pass act, which is going to be really cool. It's going to be fun to have Legend Dimer. Your teammates are going to love you, and the passes, the catches are going to be so good. But like I said, I'm specifically making this build for 2s mainly. If I take it into the 3s, I'm going to be just very careful with my passes. I'm going to have playmaking boost on, you know, and of course 1v1, you don't need pass accuracy at all. So this is version number 2. Okay, version number 3 is going to be pretty similar to the last one. We're losing our contact dunks. We still have a 70 dunk though, and I have 2 or 3 builds with 70 driving dunk, guys. I'm telling you, the city dunks off one are very nice. So of course, now that we don't have that, we're going to drop our vertical as well. The only other thing that I did for version number 3 is you can go down to 60 offensive rebound, by the way, if you want, and you know, change the free throw, whatever, if you guys are not playing rec. But I just went up and just got max defense. Like maxed out defense, because speed and agility, this is Kobe, right? Kobe is a clamper. That's what he does. So you guys see 91 speed, 87 agility. You can be a secondary ball handler. You can be a secondary ball handler lockdown. I mean, there's so many different ways and play styles and places you can play with a build like this, especially with the 94 mid-range if you go up to like 99 or something as well. Of course, guys, another thing you could do is, let me go back here. Version number 4 is you can go down to 70 dunk. You can lose your contacts, go down to 60 vertical, and you can get more 3-pointer. If you really, really want 3, look, I mean, look how perfect that is. The 83 just fits in right there perfectly, and you're going to get your bronze limitless range. So if you guys really, really want to shoot 3s with a Kobe build, you can do that, okay? But that is pretty much it, guys. There's 4 different versions I gave you to do with a Kobe build. You can move the free throw around. You can move the 3-point. Please use what I just gave you as a template. You don't have to copy my exact build, but of course, I did show you the exact build I'm going to make and put money on, okay, guys? So please drop a like for me if you haven't yet, and click this news video right here to see some important changes that have happened to 2K25 recently. Tap it or click it, and it's going to take you to that video. Why are you still listening? And I'm out of here, bro. Click that, and I'm out of here. Peace.